How's it going, everybody? Raising Hell here, and today we are going to be beginning the third chapter of the Evil campaign for Stronghold Legends called Transylvania.
Though Vlad had reached the relative safety of Transylvanian soil, when he heard of Elisabeta's fate, he devoted many nights carelessly searching the river for traces of her. His followers would often find him kneeling in the mud of the riverbank, crying out her name and howling like a wounded animal. When no sign of her was found, the prince journeyed to a remote temple in the Carpathian Mountains, where he stayed secluded for almost 2 weeks. He entered the temple a broken man. But when he emerged to face the challenges that awaited him, it was with a renewed vigor, as if he'd been enriched with a new vitality and spirit.
God has forsaken me, as he will do to every one of his creatures in time. You too, mark my words. But there are many forces that shape this world. For every light, there must be a shadow. For every act of good, there must be one of evil. Balance is necessary in all things, as surely as death follows life. I bid you to listen well. I am not a popular man, and there are those that do not wish me to be in Transylvania. They will be here before long. But do not fear. I have acquired new friends that will fight for us. I will take this land and make it my own. Then I will ride into Wallachia once more, and all shall kneel before me, or die by my sword!
Okay, so this mission we're going to be playing on hard difficulty, of course, once again. For those who are wondering why exactly I'm playing Stronghold Legends again, I sort of took a break from it earlier this year because I wasn't sure how exactly I wanted to proceed with the game. I finished the campaigns from Stronghold Crusader now, and I think I am ready to continue with Stronghold Legends. I have adopted a little bit of a more flexible style, I guess you could say. Okay then, so here we are at the map, the start of it. We have 3 opponents, one over here, one in this corner, and then one up on top of this hill-like thing over here. Now, I've tried starting this a couple of times, and the beginning is by far the hardest. You are hit very hard. If you play the hard difficulty level, the invasions are pretty strong. So I'm probably going to be playing it on the 10 speed for at least half an hour, because I just need to micromanage it that much. There really isn't much room for error as far as I'm aware, so just a bit of a heads up as to what's going to be going on here.
Pick your snakes and leave our land! Your evil ways are not wanted here!
Sire, our new castle lies between 3 Transylvanian warlords, and our presence here, it seems, is not welcome.
So, got the stockpile and granary placed. We're going to need some wood camps, obviously. I think 3 over there and 2 over here. About like that. I also put up some hovels already, so that way we are not going to run into any population cap problems, but we are going to need more wood. I'm going to be spending a bit of gold, a bit of my 1,000 starting gold on the wood that I need. So this mission is rather interesting in how it starts. The difficulty of it is relatively strong if you play on the harder difficulties. If you play the normal difficulties, it's not that hard of a mission, but if you play any of the more advanced, normal, or well, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. If you play the hardest difficulty, it's the attacks that you're hit with are significant because they're using knights, and they're using the Knights of the Round Table, which means they have their special powers, which they're special cheating powers essentially. Those powers are fun until they're used against you, right? So, okay, we have pretty much all of that initial economy up and going. I think we'll leave that until the taxes until we actually have some farmers working those fields. Or those industries, those buildings. I'm going to enclose this side of the castle off. Don't forget to enclose that one little piece of wall down here, because otherwise when your woodcutters cut through this woods, all of a sudden you'll find the enemies from up here just flooding right inside your walls. This side of the wall should be relatively easy to defend. They don't use that guy up there. There's just one of them. One lord up there doesn't use anything special. So it's relatively easy to keep that side secure with just a tower and some archers on it. Okay, can we get an armory over here? No. Okay, the armory is going to have to go. Why can't I place the armory anywhere?
Can't place that there, my lord.
Are you serious? Gonna have to place it at a funky angle? Guess I'll have to place it at a funky angle then. We need an armory, and I'm not going to delete other stuff. So, at the moment, we're still getting more peasants. One of the big difficulties, like I said, is this player over here does use the Knights of the Round Table, and they attack very, very soon into the game. So, I'm really not sure how I want to approach this. I've tried it a couple of other times and I've failed. So, I think like where I kind of went wrong is I bit off a bit more than I could chew. I started doing some extensive design or redesigns of the castle, when really what I need to do is focus on just beefing up what I have right now and not deleting stuff until later in the game, basically. So for one thing, we're going to need to sort of isolate the towers that we do use from the other ones. And I'd also like, tell you what, I don't know. I was gonna say, let's buy some more wood. Let's see here, how many? 9 empty industries. Okay, we would have enough, but if I put down like a stone quarry, then we probably wouldn't have enough population. I've never really, I think there have been players who've sort of done the math on this as to whether or not it's worth buying wood to place industries like stone, because it costs quite a bit for what you get. And we have wood relatively, right at hand, so it's not like we're going to have to wait a long time to get some. Oh my goodness, I don't know. What am I missing here? I'm just not sure about the approach that I should use. Because he can just simply use his, wow. So I start with relatively few ranged units. I think like 3 crossbows. Yeah, it's significant. When you bump it from easy to hard, it's significant, the difficulty increase. Okay, we've got our first attack coming from player orange over here. So this should be relatively easy to take care of. It's the guy over here. It really is him. So that's why I should focus on beefing up this side of the defenses. These are the ones that are going to need it. And as you can see, we currently have all of our peasants working. Well, there are 3 idle peasants. Let's recruit. Recruit what we can. Now that our farms are working. Well, they're going to be shortly. I'm going to increase the taxes just a bit here. And as you can see, the woodcutters are already bringing the wood in, so I just don't see how it's justified buying more. I could be wrong about that, but it seems like a pretty steep price to pay considering we're going to be getting some wood in relatively shortly. But these initial attacks are the very deciding factors of the game, which is nice because then you don't have to play through hours of the game to get past that part, just to find out that you fail. So I really can't complain too much about that. Too bad about the armory. Wish I didn't have to put it in such a bad location.
Jump to it!
And we will need a lot of crossbows, because both of these players over here, they attack with pike. Well, maybe this side doesn't. This side just attacks with swordsmen. But even swordsman is significant. This guy over here needs to go. he really attacks with everything. I think he's the equivalent of a King Arthur attack. He has pikemen, he has swordsmen, he has knights. It's pretty ridiculous when you get hit with that massive force so early into the game. So I mentioned before that I was moving over from Stronghold Crusader back to Stronghold Legends to try to finish these off. And one of the reasons that I did this is because I kind of decided on a format to use going forward. I'm going to probably be splitting these episodes up a little bit, considering they're going to extend for past an hour. Like, you look at it already, we're 8 minutes in and we haven't even had a single attack yet. But I'm also thinking about cutting them up a little bit more. Like, maybe my commentary, I'll save it for just the more important events and the more mundane stuff. I'll simply allow myself to edit out because it's really not that important. We'll see. But I'm going to try to work on it. It's like, you know, when you try a new format, you don't really know how it's going to work out at first. And you just got to kind of play around with it and see what you can do, see what you're willing to do as well. Maybe this is too slow. Are we getting the wood in? Yeah, okay, we're getting some more wood. So next I want stone. We really do need stone. So I think we can fit at most 4 quarries here, which is a little bit underwhelming. But beggars can't be choosers. Okay, let's see if we can get the 3rd quarry up. And since I can add an additional dairy, I'm going to put one there right next to the stockpile. And let's do another chicken farm for 4. Total of 4 to match our orchards. So this first attack, this is not the big wave. There's going to be one after this that really is big. And right there is Sir Percival, the source of a lot of grief for me. Really, he's ridiculously overpowered for a knight. Regardless of who's playing with him, be it the AI or be it the player. Oh, the siege camp is up. I think I'm going to wait a bit before I do anything about it, though. Put my lord over here, outside. So you'll have the ability to rush the catapults when they appear. There might be an attack coming from this side relatively shortly. Going to need more population here. And our second wave of wood is coming in. So we've finished recruiting all our crossbows, I think. Yes, indeed. Now we're left recruiting archers. I'm going to be putting down 4 ox tethers here to start with. I'll probably increase it later, but at the moment, wood is still a little bit scarce, so I'm going to start off with something a bit smaller. Okay, time to get rid of the catapults and the fire ballista. Let's send the werewolves and my lord after them. See what we can do. Wait, on second thought, let's get the lord after this catapult here. It's already taking aim at my walls, and I don't want that. Yeah, it got one in, that's for sure. Okay guys, seriously. Get rid of the fire ballista.
The enemy's ladders are on the walls.
This could be an issue?
Destroying our buildings.
Maybe not. So the ballista's down and one of the catapults are down. Let's get this other catapult, and my lord can take care of these cats over here, I think. First get rid of the camp. Yeah, they're doing some damage to my walls. But that should be the end of it. I mean, that's the main portion of that attack. This guy over here is going to be, the player on the left is going to be launching an attack pretty soon. Yeah, they mentioned removing one of the lords early on. I simply find it untenable at this point. There's simply, you have to defend so heavy duty that there's nothing that you can expend. And now we're all out of bows. Okay, let's get my werewolves and my lord to take care of those cats, and then now we have to start worrying about this guy over here. We have one stake hurler. Let's get it up against the wall here, so that way we can launch some stakes at him. And then I need to get my lord back. So that way I can spawn down some werewolves to help take care of the catapults that he's going to send at me. Okay, so if one out of 2 has been taken care of, these are the very initial attacks that they hit you with right away. They're not significant really in any way. The next ones are. Those are the ones you need to worry about. Okay, we have also 5 swordsmen. Let's go ahead and recruit those right now.
Men to arms!
And hopefully I can start building some more. I think I should focus on crossbows and bows first, but maybe some armor as well, swordsmen as well. 20 iron. Maybe I should sell the iron right now for a boost. What could I boost? I could buy a whole bunch of weapons. We have 209 wood. Food is looking relatively okay. I think I'm going to boost that to 8
Rations, that's fantastic.
for more taxes. And stone is looking okay. It's not piling up at the moment. Maybe I'm just going to put down some iron mines then. No, I should put down Fletcher's workshops. So here we go. 2 tanners and 2 Fletchers. Well, as soon as we get the gold for it. I'm going to sell some iron here. So that way I can put down the second Fletcher. So we can start making some crossbows. Okay, we are good. So the second attack is coming in now. They'll have the siege camp up shortly. This one's a little bit bigger, but it should be manageable. This is not where I've failed in the past. Let's see if we can get this stake hurler to target any of the macemen. Might be able to knock a couple of them back. I don't know. Knocked one back. Didn't kill them, obviously. And macemen are not that big of an issue here. They aren't a big of an issue until you actually get a breach in your walls. And then they can really cause some chaos. We almost need 2 sort of sally ports to get out of this castle. Like one on each side of the wall. Oh, there goes another one. I think since we have the room to increase our farms, I'm going to put down a few more. So, at the moment, it looks like I probably need cheese the most. So let's see if we can get a dairy farm to fit right down there. Apple farm up here. Another dairy farm down here. And then another chicken farm. Oop, chicken farm's not going to fit there, so we're going to have to put the chicken farm up here, I suppose, then. Maybe we'll ignore it for now. Huh. I don't really want to put it in front of the stockpile, because there are other more useful buildings to put there. So yeah, I guess we'll have to put it up here. With the apple farms. The apple orchards, I should say. Anything else within range I can shoot at here with the stake hurler? One more mace man. And now we're going to need another hovel, because I'm all out of peasants. I could use some of this excess wood to build traps, maybe. Okay, the siege camp is down. I do need to put a lookout tower over here to halt any attacks that come from this side, because right now I don't have any defenses over here. It can't be undefended. I do need some defenses. It doesn't have to be very heavy duty, but it does need some defenses. Okay, we got a couple catapults coming out. Hopefully most of the siege will have moved on by the time they get close to the wall, so then I can just throw down my werewolves and take care of them with, you know, without risking my lord or any of my other troops. Okay, 162 lumber. Or wood. Wood needed. Why would I call it lumber when it's actually wood? So I'm going to start making some iron mines here. Iron is good even if I don't use it for swords. And armor it's good for selling in the earlier parts of the game. And I can fit 4 down there as soon as I get the wood for it. Okay, 3 catapults. Get more of my archers up on top of the keep. Oh dear. First catapult is firing. One cat down.
The enemy's ladders are on the walls!
I'm not sure. I'm just going to use the werewolves anyway. I think there's enough justification for it.
Our tools
Tell the
are
stake hurler to stop though before it hits my werewolves. And let's take out that battering ram. I should probably build an engineer's guild. That way my walls can be repaired in the meantime. Let's get rid of this siege camp now. So the first attacks have been dealt with. It's the next wave that we really have to worry about. And after that, I think if we can survive the next wave, I think I'm pretty much in the clear. And we can relax quite a bit and I can actually focus a little bit. Well, I don't have to be so focused, I guess you could say. That'd be a better way to put it. Okay, I think we need a couple more ox tethers over here. Looking like things are building up a little bit. So, there. And now let's get another iron mine up. So iron mine number 4. Like that. A couple of ox tethers up here. There we go. We have 2 crossbows and 4 leather armor. But I don't have any peasants available. Okay, so the big question is going to be what would be the best location to locate another lookout tower? I think personally, on the out exterior of the wall might be the best location for it. So that way it gets that firing range bonus. Maybe I'll put down 2 of them, like one right here, one right there, and then do the same on this side. Because I want to use the lookout towers. There's no point in using the engine tower if Sir Percival hits it. So I'm thinking lookout tower there, lookout tower here. Something like that. Okay, we got some more wood again. Let's build another hovel. Food stock is looking okay. We could use some more apples and cheese though, it looks like. So let's get another apple farm and another dairy farm. I think that's where the majority of our taxes are going to be coming from at the moment. Well, look at that. We've got some ladders on the walls. See if my lord can take care of it. Might get beat up over this. Maybe I'll send some werewolves in. They're faster. I'm pretty sure werewolves can knock ladders off walls. It's about the only thing they're useful for. They have such weak ranged armor. Yeah, they can push the ladders off. So that's all fine and dandy then. I do want a tower over here though, if at all possible. This is sort of proven that that's a very weak spot. So as soon as I get the stone for it, let's see here. Where are all my archers? Okay, so for now I'm going to connect the tower to the wall.
Give us the target.
And then when the time comes, I'm going to disconnect it. So that way it's a self-standing tower. I'm not going to have to worry about the enemy units compromising the wall and then getting on top of the tower, right? Ah, the laddermen are back. Look at that. They love this corner of the wall. Well, we're going to have to do something about that. I'm not going to allow 3 laddermen to station themselves permanently there. How are we looking in terms of attacks? There might be one coming from down here any time now. So I probably should take
We will fight with courage.
at least 5 archers and get them down here immediately.
Sharp lads.
4 more crossbows. These crossbows are also going down here. We have pikemen over here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them back to the keep. Might need to defend there. Let's connect this tower, and then we're going to build, I hope, why can't I place it there? That swamp is really doing me in. It's a shame. The land is just very terrible around here. I guess we're going to have to build this one into the wall then. I might just delete some of the wall. Now it's too close to the enemy. Where is the enemy here? I guess it's the swordsman. Okay. Let's get some crossbowmen into this tower now. I'm going to start getting rid of these swordsmen with my stake hurler. I'm going to just knock them out of there. And let's put another tower right down here next to the gate. Sort of in this corner of the map. I wonder why I can't kill those laddermen. Where are they coming from? Because I destroyed the siege camp he put down. Yeah, so this swamp is going to make it to the point where I actually can't put a tower where I wanted to put a tower. So I might just delete this part of the wall and then stick a tower there and then rebuild the wall behind it. I don't want my towers attached to the walls. That's a surefire way to get a whole lot of my archers and ranged units killed for no good reason. Okay, how are we looking for wood? We have quite a bit of wood. Iron's doing okay. I think we should start working on some hops. Probably should have worked on the hops a bit sooner. Because what else can we make? Not a whole lot. It's mostly going to be food and hops. I don't think we can make candles. No. Okay, now we have some gold. I'm actually going to start working on some swordsmen, I think. Wait, first let's do Fletchers. We want more archers, to be able to build more archers. That's pretty important. And then after that, we're going to do 2 more crossbows. So now we have 4 workshops working on crossbows. Let's get some more of these crossbowmen up in these towers. So it's very important in this scenario not to actually put all of your crossbowmen in the keep. Because as I mentioned before, there's Sir Percival running around here. And if he hits you with his hammer thing, his fist, he's going to knock all those units out of that tower. So you want to make sure that your towers are fairly spaced apart, right? So that way you can only affect really one of them. So that way you sort of minimize your losses. I really wish that this whole invasion nonsense going on over here would stop. Because the problem going on here is I want to build, but these swordsmen just never die. They have never really come within range for me to attack them. Okay, we're going to need more peasants. We have 3 empty buildings. So we definitely need another hovel. I'm going to get this creeper up in this tower in case these walls are breached in the back. Because most of the units he will be attacking with are weak units that I can convert. Hopefully these swordsmen are just about to die. I think they both bit the dust now. Okay, I'm gonna get 4 more crossbowmen over there. Okay, this is our opportunity here. Let's get another lookout tower up. This is as far out as I can put it looks like. Oh wait, I could actually put it out further. I just couldn't before because the enemy was too close to build it. Okay, then we're good. Might want a 3rd one though. Could put it right about there. I think that would be good. So if we had like 3 on each side, I think that'd be a pretty good start. So that's what I'm going to do here. Now we just need the units to man them. We really do need more bows. We have a lot of gold. So as soon as I get more wood here, I'm going to add another tanners. Do we have enough peasants? Yes. A couple more tanners workshops there. Then I'll add a few more Fletchers as well. Probably 4 more to make crossbows. Since we don't have any actual iron consuming buildings up, I'm going to go ahead and sell this iron for the gold. I wonder if I should build the Engineers Guild. It is a little bit pricey. Might need to buy other things with that gold. We need a lot more crossbows though before this next attack. A little bit worried here. Okay, we have our next attack coming from this side, the right side. And we also have an attack coming from down here. Luckily, my archers seem to be dealing with the laddermen that are coming out of the camp quite excellently. So hopefully that will not be an issue. This could be an issue there, because I believe at about the same time we're going to have a big attack from over here. So, need to keep an eye on this, monitor this. I might need to spend some gold to buy crossbows instead. How much does it cost? 150 for 5. Okay, we're going to buy 5 crossbows. I desperately need... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start terminating some of these bridges here. These wall bridges.
An enemy is preparing a dragon egg.
Holy smokes, a dragon egg too on top of it all. Gonna get the werewolves going out here. Just in case, maybe I can ambush those catapults with them. Oh no, should I terminate this bridge yet? It's getting too late to terminate it. Okay, let's get rid of those catapults. Anything big over on this side? Not yet. Not being attacked on that side yet, fortunately. I do need more crossbows, though, quite desperately on that side. So I'm going to be buying... How much? I think, yeah, we can afford at least 5 more crossbows. As a matter of fact, make it 10. Let's finish off these mantlets. We got his ladders on the walls. Something I have to keep an eye on. Okay, mantlets out of the way. Let's retreat. And I'm going to terminate this wall right here.
Too close to the enemy to...
Fortunately, it's too close to the enemy. Okay, now it should be okay. Yeah, there we go. Wait, one last bit. Because if there are no walls, there are no ladders that can be put on the towers. So that's pretty important. Okay, we desperately need more recruits. Start getting these crossbowmen to go over here. This far tower. And then I'd like one more tower right here. Let's get a small bridge going up to that. Here, even archer. Let's get it up there. I do need another hovel. It's simple as that. I'm not recruiting fast enough because I don't have enough population. Okay, there's still quite a few archers coming at us here. We haven't been hit with... Okay, I think he's attacking. He might be attacking now. I see a whole bunch of archers leaving, so yeah. Probably a good chance he's going to attack next. And this is the big attack, so... I need... more crossbows. A lot more crossbows. I'm just wondering if I should wait and buy swords instead. It's a difficult call because sometimes ranged units just aren't enough. It's hard to say. Yeah, he's kind of congregating up here, but he still hasn't done anything official yet. I also would like to place some traps down. Let's get these werewolves up on top of the wall. Knock those ladders off. I don't want those ladders on there. I'm going to terminate this bridge. It's too close to the enemy to build. Of course it is. A couple more units. Let's get those 2 units in that tower. Okay. Let's terminate this bridge. So now all those towers are pretty freestanding. Let's terminate this wall. So what I would like to do, we should have a bit of wood now. If I could figure out the best placement for some of these serious killing pits. If I could get some knights to run into them, that'd be very good. Maybe I would just open up a hole in my wall. Because I'm not really sure where the best placement for them would be. Second thought, I don't want those crossbowmen that far away. So the next units that I recruit are going to all be going into the keep. So I think I'm going to buy 5 more crossbowmen and 5 more crossbows, 5 more leather armor. I'm going to put them all in the keep up here. So we got some defense up there. Sort of a little bit of a fallback defense. Yeah, so far things have gone quite well over here. Just with these 5 bowmen and 4 crossbowmen, we've been doing quite nicely. Okay, we have a lot of hops already, so I'm going to start putting down some breweries to make that into ale. Should be seeing an attack any moment now. I'm going to terminate this wall, bridge, and let's see if we can get an engineer's guild to fit in somewhere around here. This might be an okay place for it. And recruit 2 engineers. We're looking kind of okay on the food. It's pretty balanced, but it might be dwindling now. So what I'm going to do, we're going to add... Oh, maybe not. I think we'll wait and see when this attack hits us. It really should be any time now. See, if I can get one of the knights with a killing pit, that should instantly kill them. So I'm thinking maybe put the killing pit like right about there in front of the towers. I'm not sure. Maybe out a little bit more. How close do they have to be before it's like a danger for them to hit me with their units? Like Bedivere. I'd like Bedivere to run into a nice killing pit. I'm just going to start putting a layer of them right across up here. They cost a lot of wood, but hopefully they'll take out at least one important knight. That would be very good. Like if it took out Percival or Bedivere, I would be very happy with that investment. Okay, let's terminate this last wall bridge right there. Now all the towers should be freestanding. I'm going to sell some of my extra stone here and hopefully buy some more weapons. I'm thinking some swords. So 10 swordsmen. It's quite costly. Okay. We have action over here. Right there is the siege camp. So now we know sort of the way the area he's going to be attacking. So I put down a killing pit there. Not sure what else I can do. If they can knock out Sir Percival's knights, that would be nice. Like, those are two of the worst knights that can come at me. Okay, what I'm also going to do, I'm also going to add another layer of wall here. So that way, even if Bedivere does bring down one wall, there's going to be a backup wall. Unfortunately, this does kind of pigeonhole my lord into this area. Okay, this is the kind of the deciding attack, really. So I'm a little bit nervous. How much wood do we have? Not that much. I'm gonna put up 3 more traps. Oh dear, we have catapults over here. Could be a problem. Can I add like a secondary wall? I'm gonna try adding a secondary wall. These walls are just not cooperating with me, are they? Okay. All's okay on that front. I really do think the secondary walls here are going to be important. He's going to keep hitting me with those catapults. Fortunately, this wall actually has to cross into my tower, which means if they get ladders on it, that's not good for me at all. This is a fairly big attack from this side. Let's see here. Can I repair this? Yeah. There we go. All's pretty quiet on this side. Percival, Galahad, and Bedivere all lost their knights, though. I think I need more archers over on this side. The far side. I'm going to recruit a whole bunch of units here. Send them down. And let's see if we can get a tower. No, I don't have enough stone. Damn it. Catapult's okay so far. I mean, it's taking damage. So they do have ladders on the walls over here. I need to get rid of these catapults. They're not even taking damage, those 2 up there. It's ridiculous. What would be the best way to do this? Probably get my creeper. My creeper can climb walls, so I'm going to get him over here. Try to get rid of those catapults with the creeper. Because my walls are taking some heavy damage. They can just jump over that wall, huh? Okay, that's going to suck. I need to get my units back here. The laddermen are attacking me, which means they're going to be distracted. Yeah, it's a shame that had to happen at the exact same time the attack is happening in front. Does this guy just keep recruiting catapults? It's ridiculous. Okay. Now we finally have enough stone to build another tower.
Too close to the enemy.
And everything's too close to the enemy. Build. Okay. We got our archers and crossbows. Get up here on top of this tower. It's not what I meant to do.
Too close to the enemy to build.
Didn't mean to do that. This could go bad. They can get in.
Weapons needed.
Okay, I'm gonna send some swordsmen down there. We need to get rid of the stairs. Everything's too close to the enemy to build, huh? Oh my god. Okay. I need to quickly do something about this. How am I gonna work around this? There is a ridiculous number of troops. Just look at all those troops. How can I deal with all that? I might have underestimated the size of the army that would attack from this side. Okay. If we could get some kind of fire drake or something. I mean, I am bringing my swordsmen over. I'm also going to be putting a tower right here. And I don't have enough stone for that. I need a tower.
It's the dragon.
Oh, great. Now we have a dragon to deal with. Are you kidding me? Just when I didn't think things could get worse. We have an entire... Okay, wait. We do have a creeper. Let's get the creeper down here. Maybe the creeper can do something. Good grief. Let's get a couple more. I mean, just look at that mess. I'm gonna get absolutely massacred because of it. Everything's too close to the enemy. Can't delete anything. Wait, why is he not doing his thing? I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever. I suppose I'm all done for. They're gonna ruin my economy. They're gonna destroy everything. Oh my goodness. I mean, what can I even do about this ridiculous nonsense? Just a ton of units. Okay. Here's what we do. I need to buy spears. And I don't have any peasants. Okay. Turn all of those buildings off. Where are my creepers? Yeah, of course they're destroying our buildings. Oh great, it's a dragon. It actually is a dragon. They couldn't win any other way, could they? Try shooting this SOB down. Gonna burn all my troops otherwise. I don't know. Got some of my men-at-arms. Will this dragon please die already? Kill the dragon. Kill the dragon. Damn it. Sir Gawain, please walk into one of those traps. Unbelievable. Will this dragon please die already? I just don't know where it went wrong. Well, I obviously went wrong by underestimating the power of this. Fortunately, the creepers here converted something. It was a complete waste. Dragon's dead, so are most of my units, thanks to it. Little cheater. Just had to cheat like a cheater cheats, huh? Everybody, please kill Bedivere. I'm not even kidding. Probably should be focusing more on what's going on over here. Oh yeah, I got quite a few units from this guy. These creepers are doing a pretty good job. Kind of underestimated their abilities here. So I am losing a few buildings, but overall, the situation is being managed quite nicely. Somehow we have units on the walls. How did that happen? Still have a massive invasion going on here. Where are all my creepers at? Get over here. Did they all get killed? I think all my creepers got killed. My goodness. Let's get these werewolves over there as well. Want them in that tower. Should have done that before. Should have done it a long time ago. Yeah, so it looks like Sir Percival did use his power on this tower. Now, if only I can get him before he uses his power again. That would be nice. I need to contain the situation over here. How does he get these guys in here? Oh, it's that guy. It's the yellow dude. I seriously need to put an end to what he's doing. Okay, we need more creepers, I suppose. I'm gonna recruit another one. They seem to be fairly effective. Let's get them over there as well. And then I also need more archers and stuff. So I really want to get rid of Sir Percival, because he already used up his special ability. So I'm gonna get my lord out down there. The traps did an okay job. Okay, I want to take some of these men-at-arms and get them on the walls. Knock those ladders off. Let's get the crossbowmen out of the tower and refill it with archers. Let's get some more crossbowmen over here. Maybe I can shoot at Sir Percival. Oh good, I got some archers. Okay, this siege looks like it's just about over with. His siege camp fell down. So it looks like we held out thanks to some creepers. Didn't expect it to happen, but it did. I want to bait Sir Percival here. I don't know what your problem is, my lord. I don't want you running around the swamp, though. Yes, indeed. So I'm hoping maybe he'll actually walk on top of this trap for me. Then I won't have to do anything else. Just stand your ground. Oh my goodness, look at that wave. Okay, wait. Where are these guys going? I don't think I told them to go out there. Okay, those are enemy swordsmen there. Let's get these crossbowmen somewhere else. I think I'd want them in that tower. Yeah, I know how it happened. They were going to go up these ladders to get up onto this wall here. Okay, our popularity is falling because why? I don't know. Maybe they destroyed a hovel? No. I need to fix the walls over here, but I'm worried about this stuff. Yeah, there goes Sir Percival. Apparently, my lord lost his horse in the resulting chaos as well. I didn't know I could take damage from those traps, but apparently I can. That would have been terrible if I actually lost my lord to such a small thing. See, the problem is here, swordsman, you were supposed to stay on top of that gate. The idea is that you keep the gate from being captured, because the last thing I need is for the gate to end up captured. That's a very bad situation because then all of a sudden all of them can get inside the castle again. Okay. I need to fix these walls. Come on. Okay, let's get my horse back and let's get my lord back into safety. And I'm also going to rebuild this bridge to my tower. Okay, we have a very big army over here. Seems to be largely taken care of. I lost a lot of ranged units. Now I'm just need to concentrate on what's going on down over here. Let's get my creeper into the fray. He can hopefully stall them. I need to get rid of the swordsman though. Okay, the men-at-arms need to retreat. They're just going to get all shot down. Swordsman, on the other hand, need to take care of that swordsman right there. I really need to get these walls under control. So I'm going to do a similar thing as what I did with the walls over here. And I want towers in front. With the wall behind. I think that's really the only way to get this done. Okay, so this attack appears to be over with. I'm going to go ahead and delete the path through this wall. And let's get some of these archers back on that tower there. In the corner. I also need to get some archers back in this tower. Because that most recent attack from Orange wiped quite a few of them out. Okay. Hopefully this whole debacle over here is almost over with. You want a tower right there. And probably a tower right there. Going to delete the wall around it. I want a wall going about like that. I want it to keep more distance from the tower in particular. So the idea here now is that these towers are sufficiently distant. I can't rely on those archers apparently. Where did they go? They're going somewhere. Right here the archers are. See, this is a problem you get all the time if you have converted troops, is they have a mind of their own basically. You can't trust them for anything. This creeper needs to start converting units. And apparently that's not going to happen. Okay. I need a gatehouse. That. We need to get the swordsman on top of the gatehouse. I need a whole bunch of trustworthy ranged units. So get those up on there. I really want to get some units on top of these towers. I mean, he attacks ridiculously fast. He really does. I can't believe he's putting up as much of a fight. I kind of counted them out of the race, but obviously I shouldn't have. Let's get the wood camp repaired. I lost one over there. I also lost a wood camp right here. Let's fix that. I also lost one of my hops farms, so let's repair that. We have 13 ale. We could use a few more brewers. Okay, let's turn on all of the woodcutters' huts now. Should have done that before. This creeper needs to get back over here. So far, so good. I want to get these towers connected up relatively quickly. Let's get some more of these weapons over here.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, look at that. These men-at-arms have a mind of their own as well. So I want to get these archers and that crossbow on this tower over here. One of these towers. Men-at-arms, be defensive. It appears they're actually going to this side, so split them up. Let's get them over there. Keep those ladders off the walls, hopefully. Use a very fast turnaround time for attacks. It's very difficult to rebuild when they just keep attacking you constantly.
The enemy's ladders are on the walls.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get those off with the men-at-arms. Let's get these archers in that tower.
Woman, make ready.
And my creepers are doing a pretty good job of turning his units against them. So, the creepers are really great if the enemy doesn't have swordsmen or macemen. Otherwise, they kinda don't work so well. Let's get my crossbowman up there as well. Oh, he's pulling my archers out of the tower again. Yeah, stop doing that. You have shenanigans going on over here. Get these guys on there. We have another attack coming from this side, it looks like. So I want to restock this tower right on the corner. Yeah, let's get the archers off of this tower and bring them out. Even if they aren't loyal archers, having him in front is still better. And besides, I can break the bridge afterwards, and that makes sure that they'll never actually leave. So I can effectively lock the disloyal archers in there. That creeper is about to get killed. Yeah, there he goes. He's dead. Okay, so this should be a lot more powerful because I won't have the walls in front of my towers anymore. So there we go. I'd like one more right over here, I think. And then I'd feel pretty good about this side. To the point where I could just focus on the other one. Let's get these crossbowmen in there, 7 of them. These ranged units up in this tower. As you can see, my men-at-arms are leaving again because they're disloyal. They have a mind of their own. And let's get a couple archers. Go on the top of that tower. Yeah, so they are attacking now. Let's break the bridge here. Are my engineers all dead? I think they are. Let's recruit another one. Yeah, so look at that. They already brought another siege camp. When you're playing on the hardest difficulty, they bring siege camps very quickly. But that doesn't mean I don't need a wall. So I'm going to try to double this wall up here. Make it take longer for them to actually break through it with a catapult. Okay, how are we looking over here? Got a lot of ladders, but they're not going much of anywhere. As soon as I get my defenses up, then we can actually speed the game up and start sort of playing in earnest again. But at the moment, it's just... it's a little bit too finicky for me to do that. Sell some of the iron. Let's get more crossbows up and going, yeah. So here, 3 more Fletchers. Switch to crossbow production. And let's get another hovel up. How's our granary looking? Could use more meat and more cheese. So let's get a chicken farm up first. Surely I can fit this somewhere. Somewhere that isn't in front. Guess we're gonna have to delete the Engineers Guild. Yeah, that's the best place for it. Can I delete this link? Yeah. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna have to give up on the engineers. They're just too stupid. I mean, look, he's wandering around out here. He's just gonna get killed. He's useless to me. Okay, let's finish building this wall. Apparently they do like their catapult spam. Might need more towers after all. Yeah, I'm gonna need more archers over there, obviously. And I'm going to just buy them. Holy smokes, look at all those archers. Well, we're not being attacked by the heavy hitter again. Yeah. Get some archers up in this inner tower. Hopefully, that catapult's the last one, because they really did a lot of damage to this wall. There's so many things going on at one time. It's like I'm constantly being attacked. Having the engineers would be nice. They're so incompetent. So at the end of the day, it's just, I'm gonna have to delete them. Okay. He gave up on that siege again. Now it's just going on up here. And that looks like it's pretty much played out as well. Rebuild the bridge. Let's get some of these archers on this tower. Like that. Yeah, that would be nice. And I'm going to do the same thing with this secondary tower here. I think. That's a tower with the traitor archers in it. The ones who are not loyal to me. Let's get another 5 in there. There's more than enough room for them. And I might want one more tower over here if I can fit it on the uneven terrain. Then again, this tower probably covers that area. Okay. Otherwise, I think we're looking pretty good. We survived the attack that I always lost before. So, I should get easier from here, basically. Okay, all the archers are in the tower. Let's delete the bridge. So now they're securely locked in there. And I'm going to rebuild the bridge to this tower. Get a few of these archers in there. 6 of them. Now that the disloyal tower, I'm going to isolate that one as well. There, so this should really provide a lot of firepower. Secure firepower, like I don't have to worry about these archers all being killed when a ladderman gets to some obscure part of the wall, and then it allows an entire freaking army to just swarm into one tower. Okay, so yeah, we have to deal with that dragon. The dragon wasn't as big a deal as I was worrying it would be. It's good to have that taken care of though. And let's get rid of this bridge. I think we're done with this side of the wall. Could be wrong, but I hope I'm not. Let's focus on some of this other stuff now. So Bedivere never breached this wall, so let's go ahead and cut that down.
How can we help?
I want this tower
Engineers at your
and
service.
disband the unit in there. Actually want the engine tower further out, like maybe right here. And then I'll put the Dragon Harpoon on it there. That way we'll have more range. I also want to work on fixing all of these towers along with this wall. So we're going to have 3 towers, I think, for each. It seems to be sufficient. So I will actually want to make this a little bit more official. I'm just not sure how I want to go about doing it. Okay. We have another attack coming in. I need to get units over there immediately. Okay, let's also get some archers going here. Yeah, it's like after one attack, just one attack after another, isn't it? Full scale, too. Okay. We have a whole bunch of crossbowmen here. Let's get these over here on this wall as well. Maybe they'll be able to get over there in time. Crossbowmen are notoriously slow. And I think I'm actually going to rebuild this wall. So I'm going to put a gatehouse up here, and then I'm going to attach a wall to that. That way, even if good old Sir Bedivere, the enemy Bedivere, breaks my my first wall, I will have a second line of defense. Let's get these archers.
Move.
And that tower. How's our stockpile doing? I should start making some swords, I think. Yeah, so they're launching the attack from way over here now, which is a little bit of a concern. Because this area is hard to throw down traps for. I can put a couple here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to layer this entire area with traps. Tell you what. If they want to attack from this side, so be it. It's about the best I can do right there. So hopefully remanning these towers. They don't seem to have taken much damage, which is a good thing. And we don't have a dragon to worry about this second attack. But wow! It's like I just got finished with these attacks and they're attacking me again. It's like I can't catch a breather here. This guy is going to be the first one to go, I tell you. I don't like dealing with his special knights at all, so I'm going to be targeting him first. Okay, the last crossbowman is crossing this bridge. Let's break the connection to ensure their security. There they are. Now they're isolated on that tower. Now almost all of these towers are fully restocked. They're making a nice bit of gold, so maybe I can buy some wood for more traps. Because they did use all the traps that I put up over here. And these are expensive. Still a little bit worried about Sir Percival. He can entirely wipe out one of my towers here. Okay, it looks like the rest of these crossbowmen can go home. I'm going to break the bridges like that. Maybe I should have like 2 layers of defense. Oh great, we're being attacked from over here as well again. Overall, that tower is doing well. I need...
Ladders are on the walls.
What? Over here? Yeah, I know. What? I'm not sure. I'm just being attacked all the time from everywhere. It's a little bit tedious after a while, but I think we were making progress. And that's the important thing. So, we are still making more leather armor than we are crossbows, apparently. We have 44 ale. We need to build an inn. Our food is doing okay, which is good news. I'm going to delete this tower in the middle, since I think I have the perimeter secured over there. There's the inn. I'm going to bring that down to 2. Wait. Okay, we got to do 4 plus 4 additional popularity, and now we can tax for 12. Negative 12, okay. What I would like to do is I'd actually like to extend like this wall. I'd like to swing it all the way up there. So as soon as his next attack is over, I think maybe that's what I'll focus on doing. Is building a wall and some towers to try to close this area off. I don't know. Maybe I should just focus on trying to remove this guy. Recruit a lot of swordsmen, yeah. Let's start working on building blacksmiths then. If that's what the plan of action is going to be, or the course of action. I do want to get rid of these 2 woodcutters here though, because that's where I want to build my blacksmiths. Like blacksmith there. You need more wood. You need 150 at least. So blacksmith there, and then 2 armorers. There we go. Do I not have enough population? I do have enough population. Okay, it looks like the attack has begun again in earnest. I want all the archers to target 1 catapult. Okay, I want you to target the next catapult. I want the catapults removed as quickly as possible. Oh, here comes Bedivere. Hopefully Bedivere is going to run over 1 trap and kill himself. That would be ideal. Okay, second catapult's down. Let's get 3rd catapult. There. Oh, come on, Bedivere. You know you can do better than that. Now they're going to shoot his horse out from under him. which means he won't be able to, what is this guy's problem? Uh-oh, I see a horn happening. He used his power. Good thing we're just going to repair it. There. Immediately repaired. So much for that idea, huh, Bedivere? Go to the next catapult. I think the size of these attacks are increasing. Can't be sure, though. How is everything going over here? I think we're doing okay. Get some more crossbows in the keep. Maybe I should try to take out the guy behind me first. Okay, I'm going to be building another blacksmith's and another armorer. Uh-oh. What was that? Sir Percival. He just blew all my archers and crossbowmen off that tower, which is unfortunate. I can't get them back on there. But you know, that's the thing. At least you only took them off of one tower instead of my entire keep or something. I mean, it's a huge loss. All of them died, every single one of them. I don't know what they fell into, but they all died. Well, a crossbowman should be able to take more than one hit. But that right there's good old sneering Sir Percival, is the exact reason why I have to eliminate that guy. I just wish this attack would end over here. I mean, this is a serious mission now. At least for somebody of my skill level. I find it hard to do anything else because I'm just constantly being attacked from all directions by a sizable force. A force that is actually capable of, you know, removing a wall. And they can actually deal some significant damage. It's not like in Stronghold Crusader where it's just like all joke attacks or something. Maybe I need more pitch. If I could like light this whole thing up with pitch. When Galahad walks into this trap, it should kill him. Come on, Galahad. Nope. Galahad's not going to be the one to step on it. Yay! There's a different knight. How many knights does he have? Okay, those are just swordsmen. I thought those might have been knights as well, but they're not. Sir Putzaville. I need to come up with a better strategy here. Maybe moving my towers all the way out to the edge would work better. Okay, it looks like this attack is over with. So now I can start building more towers over here. So this is where it ends. I don't even know if I can get walls up against this. I mean, like that, you can walk there, right? I'd have to surround the entire thing. Yeah. That makes making a wall a little bit more difficult. I'd have to have it run into here to actually end it. Maybe I'll just improve what I have going on right now. Let's work on that instead. So 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want it to be 5 in. Get off the gatehouse. I mean, there's not a whole lot else I can do over here. What am I going to do with Sir Percival? Kill him again? I don't know. He'd probably leave. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this wall is right. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to be making little boxes like this. On second thought, here's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be the next place for a tower. Delete the gatehouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wall should be 5 in. Yeah, deleting walls in this game is so finicky. Let's add a bridge. Let's get all of these units into that tower. Ah, there's Gawain. Still not dead. None of these guys are really that close to kicking the bucket. Let's recruit a little bit more. Yeah, all of those units that I wanted are in that tower. Let's delete the old tower. And let's rebuild here. So, what? Oops, that's not where I wanted the wall. I don't think anyway. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I'm going to make it a little box like that. And then inside the little box, I'm going to have a fire drake. Like that. I think the attack over here is pretty contained. Let's get these archers in that tower. How is our wood situation? We don't have a whole lot of wood. But I want to add another tower. So we're not going to go ahead and wall anything off. I'm just going to add more towers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't quite build another one. Where did all these guys come from? We'll get over there anyway. So those towers are much more dense now. Okay, this wall needs to be chipped away a bit. Yay! Wall deletion in this game is so terrible. Unbelievably bad. If you're actually interested in building a nice castle anyway. So now I can put fire drakes there, 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 there. Let's try to figure something out for this wall. Do I really want it coming in at this corner? So I could do something like that. and add one last fire drake? Come on. Not gonna fit. Okay, we need to make that wall more square. So I guess it has to be like that. Then we can have a fire drake right there. And then I'll just make the wall a bit more square here. Like that. Okay, how are the attacks over here going? Looks like I should be able to go ahead and... What do you mean too close to the enemy? It's not too close to the enemy. There we go. Reestablish the bridge. Let's get some crossbows and bowmen. And they need to get over here. And let's rebuild connection to the stairs. Like that. So now I can actually fix these towers. So rebuild the wall like that. And finish connecting these towers. The barracks is working quite nicely here. This is part of this whole thingamajig. Can't mount a fire drake to it though, which sucks. I guess it doesn't get a fire drake. A couple bowmen in there. A couple bowmen in this tower. And I think we should also have one swordsman in each tower as well. That way when inevitably the wall is compromised, we'll have something, some little thing to prevent the archers from getting immediately massacred. Hey, I got a great idea. Let's add some stairs right to the front of my castle. Holy smokes, Bedivere went right for... Percival went right for that, didn't he? They like the idea of free stairs. Let's get the rest of these in the tower. Oh, got another attack from this side. All archers, but I'm sure there will be more to follow. And then I would also like to build an engine tower here in the back. So maybe 2 engine towers, like one there and one there. And then I can put dragon harpoons on each of them. Help deal with any dragons. So there goes Sir Percival and Sir Bedivere. They've bitten the dust as they should. So I think at this point, we're gonna have to call it quit for this part of the episode. Got some stuff done. I'm gonna be cutting a lot out of this one just to make it more watchable because I'm playing it on such a slow level. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully in the next episode, we can at least kill one of these AIs. I know I'm not the best at launching an offensive, but for me, this just defending against this kind of stuff was consuming the vast majority of I was preoccupied with all the attacks that were being launched at me that were actually serious enough to impact my economy. So we have another attack coming from this side. It's just one attack after another. So after this, I'm going to start focusing. And once I get the defenses up like this, I think I like these defense here. Once I get that up, I'll actually be working on attacking instead of defending all the time. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.